Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Shahzad Sheikh and you're watching me on Cutacut.
Speaking of the teasers of Phaans, I think one character that has really caught our attention is of Sahil that you are playing.
Wow.
What was so appealing about Sahil that you took up this role?
I initially didn't want to do it because the one-liner which was shared to me wasn't appealing, wasn't interesting. But then my director Ahmed Kamran, he sat me down, he just told me that I'm just going to narrate you the whole story and I'm not asking you to do it or whatever, just tell me how you feel about the story. So he narrated me the whole story for about an hour and a half. And that whole time I just imagined myself doing Sahil, and by the end of it, by halfway through it, I was like, sir, I just want to do it. This person who's autistic, who's mentally not stable, and he has this whole journey to go through, and I haven't played this character before. I've been all lovey-dovey and, you know, the hero type which we got. But I just wanted to challenge myself, and probably that's the reason I picked it up and went through with it.
So did you research on the condition that Sahil has?
Immensely. Watched a lot of movies, I read a lot of books. I Googled a lot about this autistic behavior, and I learned so much. It's a whole new world. It's us. It's people who are disconnected from people. I did a lot of prep for 7 months, and I made this whole sketch of Sahil from my end. Yeah, now I know कि ये किस तरह बात करेगा और किस तरह ये होगा सारा कुछ. Sahil has taught me a lot as a character. I've immensely enjoyed playing him. He's very dear to me, and I just hope when you guys watch it, you like it, and I just hope that I've done a bit of justice to my character, and that I could get a little bit of recognition and appreciation for what I've played and what I've done.
So do you think such unconventional roles are risky to take?
Very risky, and you crave for them once you become a part of it. You crave for them, and it's कहीं ना कहीं हमारे सबके अंदर सब बसा हुआ है. बस खुरेद के बाहर निकालना है और उसको प्ले करना है. And once you do it with all honesty, I think that's what you call craft, I guess.
So कुछ लोगों का ये भी ओपिनियन होता है, कोई ऐसे रोल्स को लेके कोई मेंटली चैलेंज है या कोई कंडीशन है कि यार that's easier to play than a very subtle and organic role. How do you look at it now that you've shot for it?
For me, it was the other way around, right? Because I've been doing the conventional roles, the typical roles. For me, I just wanted to do that. I was busy with my life doing it. I was happy doing it. But then this came along, and it just completely changed my mindset towards acting, towards my craft. Has taught me so much. I'll be in search for such characters now. Something who I'm not. वही इतना है कि भाई डर के आगे जीते हैं, तो ये वो वाला चक्कर है, I guess. So I just hope, and then it's just your audience who has to decide.
So it's been a decade you've been acting, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Were you ever offered this unconventional role before?
Yeah, for a short film, for a telefilm maybe, and I didn't do it. It's because probably I wasn't in the right frame of mind, or I didn't want to do it, and I had that whole aura of becoming a hero and just, you know, wearing glasses, wearing a suit, getting off a car, that sort of a guy, but it's totally different now.
If I mention the term nepotism, it's something that must be going on with you no matter how long you've been working.
Every hour of my life.
But then how far that nepotism thing follows you, and how unjust do you think that is to the craft of an actor at the end of the day?
See, the thing is, it's going to follow me for the rest of my life, and everyone else. I won't deny it. It gives you a little bit of edge. By the end of the day, it's your craft that matters. You use the word blank, which was there initially, because I was so pressurized. A teenager boy coming out to do something, and then you have an experience of 35 years. You can't match that. It was very difficult for me. It was a huge burden. But what I need to do was find my own identity. My father is a huge name for this country, and मैं उनके जूतों के पैर के पास भी कभी नहीं पहुंच सकूंगा, इतना मुझे मालूम है. But I just want to make my own identity. It's the craft I loved. It's the passion for the crafts that I have is growing by the day. And especially after doing this, there's so much to it. जर्नी हर किसी की अपनी अपनी है, नसीब हर किसी का अपना अपना है. और फिर ऑडियंस के ऊपर है यार, क्या ये कर सकता है या ये नहीं कर सकता. और अगर वो कर सकता है या कर सकती है तो फिर उसको कुछ हो नहीं सकता. It was a challenge I had to take for myself, to prove a point to myself, and I went through with it. I just hope and pray it goes all right.
We hope the same. All the best.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
It
for
was
your
lovely chatting to you.